going to be showing you guys how I'm going to transform this unit, and I'm going to be showing you how I do my blunt cuts. There are a lot of ways that you can do your blunt cuts, but personally this is how I do them. So before we start off, I like to straighten my units. I just feel like it's just easier for me to cut, and everything is very smooth for me when the hair is straightened.
Okay, and New Year's all I did was stretch, okay, and Valentine's Day I had sex, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay, we'll see what's about to happen.
Is that you, Mac?
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one, and that is the only two.
Okay, so for me personally, I like to cut on a mannequin head like this. I feel like I'm more comfortable cutting because honestly, I'm not really good at cutting, but I be trying, so that's all that matters. So here, I'm just making sure that my unit is centered. This will make sure that your cut isn't crooked and that everything is even all around. I am not using any special scissors. I used to use shears. They're like $200, but then once you drop them, they get messed up. So I just stopped spending money on shears. And I'm also using these clippers. So next, what we're going to do is you're going to find where you want how short you want your bob to be. I did end up cutting this unit a little shorter than I wanted to, but the same rules apply when cutting a blunt cut on your unit. So what I am showing you here is where I am going to cut the unit and make it this length all around. Okay, so what I'm going to say is probably not going to make any sense until you really watch the video. So this piece is what we call our travel guide. The travel guide is what you're going to use to make sure that each section in the unit is the same exact length. So essentially, this piece is traveling with you throughout the whole entire unit.
Up and woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes, he thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they want to know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? We'll see what's about to happen.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're going to comb, make sure you're holding your section tightly, and then you're going to cut using your travel guide and make sure that everything is even if you have any extra hairs in the way, you can go back and cut those out. But yeah, this is what you're going to be doing on each side, and then I'm going to show you how I do the cut in the back.
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. 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 Go outside. Big time forward. The star boy there, so. Get me to the game, don't want to replace me. Me love my energy, strip, no chaser. All of my guys know me, all of my paper. They got me girls all around me, you no chaser. Yeah, star boy, call me number one. Find me tune, drop the girls, they bounce along. We don't let nothing come between me and me paper. So when me come in and the place, me on that take. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, come closer.
Okay, so when it comes to the back of the unit, depending on how thick the unit is, I like to work in sections. So for this unit specifically, we're going to be working in 2 sections. And once I am going to begin working in my first section, I like to lean the mannequin forward The same thing that I'm doing on this mannequin, you can do the same exact thing on someone's actual head. I did want to point that out. So what I'm doing is leaning the mannequin forward, and I'm going to use my travel guide again to cut everything in the same exact length as before.
Baby, come closer. Me number one in my city. Me steady representing for me city. African boy, me romantic. Me come clean like me coming on me video. Me come through like a soldier. She give me tea and she pleasing my rosa. She got the keys to my Porsche and my Rover. We in Miami, living la vida loca. Yeah, yeah, you got that thing I know. You got the body I know. You make me sing I know. You make me sing I know. Yeah, yeah, you got that thing I know. You got the body I know. You make me sing I know. You make me sing I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, come closer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, come closer. To mix up in drama, to go outside. To mix up in drama.
I do want to point out that the reason why I lean the mannequin heads forward when I'm cutting the bottom section especially is because I don't know if you've ever seen someone who's had a bob unit on and then they put their head down and then there's just a whole bunch of hair, uneven pieces underneath the unit. That is what you don't want. So to avoid that, you want to make sure that you're leaning your mannequin forward or your person forward to avoid that problem. So for the second section, which is the last section, you're going to use your travel guide, which is now located at the bottom of this section, and you're just going to cut everything evenly. Your travel guide is really there to ensure that everything is even all around and you don't have a crooked cut.
Jealous people around me, I need to change my life. I just turn colder every time I try. What would I do without you, my Charlie? I don't feel that way with anybody. Tell me.
Okay, so the back is quote quote done. It's not really done, but of course I'm going to go back and clean up my work. So what you did on the other side is what you're going to do on this side. Another tip that I want to give you guys that I learned in hair school is that when you're cutting someone's hair on their actual head, you want to make sure that their feet is not crossed, and of course you want to make sure that they're sitting as still as possible.
Secrets, I'm not messing. Steady it for me, girl, steady. I wanna put you in my life. Your hair smell like the tropic, your body look nice. One fuck down, hold me, we gotta go twice.
Okay, so this is where our clippers come into play. This is where I'm going to use the clippers to clean up my work, straighten up anything that I have to straighten up. I did lean the mannequin forward a little bit just to be able to see underneath the unit a little bit more. But yeah, I just used the clippers for the back of the unit to clean up any extra hairs or anything that I messed up on.
I'm here for you, just tell me what you like.
So for the sides, the way that I check them is I lean the mannequin to the opposite side of the side that I'm working on, and I'm just checking my work and checking to see if everything is straight, that there is no extra hairs that I have to cut or anything that I missed. I just want to make sure that I just go back and check my work.
I wanna put you in my life.
So here I'm just showing you how to hold your cutting scissors. I don't use anything special. Like I said before, I really got these scissors from the hair store. They're like $3 or $5, one of those. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to properly hold your scissors when you're cutting. And this part is completely optional. I like the look of having the slight bump at the end. You do not have to do this, but for this particular unit, I am going to bump the ends a little bit.
Let's rock, let's rock. Can you rock with me all day? Never stop with me. Can you take it to the top with me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. Can you roll with me all day? And over me. Can you take control of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. I think I like how your body feels next to me. Oh, baby, when you're kissing me. Oh, baby, when you're loving me. I can't describe what I want to do for you tonight. Oh, baby, when you come to me, I'll make you so you never leave. Can you rock with me? Oh, baby, stop with me, stop.
Okay, so this is the finished product. I really, really love this unit. It really gives me silk press vibes, and I think it's super cute. So, as always, I truly hope that you learned something. I do try my best to explain everything as detailed as possible, the best way that I can. But I will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.